Hey everyone, Drew Creekmur here, wealth advisor with Creekmur Wealth. Hope you guys are doing well since the last time we chatted. And in today's video, I want to talk about a question that a client of mine asked me a few weeks ago that I've just been thinking about for the last couple of weeks. And it kind of stuck with me. It's a question I've heard in the past, but it stuck with me this time because I then had a conversation with some peers of mine in the industry who answered that same question in a way that I found very surprising. And so the question was, hey, Drew, is this an investment or a strategy that you also use in your personal finances? And so for me, the answer is yes, and I'll dive into that. But for my peers, the answer was, well, you know what? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It really depends. I've told people to buy funds or do things with their finances that I myself haven't done or wouldn't do. And to me, that is surprising because it's something that I've been taught for years, which is if you're going to talk the talk, you better be able to walk the walk. And something that John's believed for the last 2-3 decades of, hey, if we're going to make recommendations to our clients, we are going to fulfill our fiduciary duty to ensure that that is 100% in their best interest and will help them achieve their goals in the best way possible. But at the same time, we also are going to have some skin in the game. We will be utilizing these investment funds or these stocks in our personal finances before they ever see our clients' portfolios to make sure that they're of the utmost quality. Or we are going to be utilizing this tax strategy so we fully understand the ins and the outs and the mechanics behind how to get this done correctly. And so this is something that since I've been around this firm for the last 2+ decades, I can say that it's ingrained in our culture and how we work with our clients. And so when I heard that question, I thought, you know what, I'm going to kind of talk about this a little bit deeper and pull the curtain back on my personal finances. And so I did check this with my wife, so I'll be okay whenever she sees this video. She knows it's coming. But with my personal finances, every single month, me and my wife get together, we review our cash flow, we review our budget, and we go over our written financial plan. We track our progress towards our goals every single month. And then at the end of the year, we go back and do an annual review of our plan, and we do a strategy session to see, hey, do we need to change anything that we're doing to help us better achieve our goals? This is the exact process that we do with each of you or each of our clients. We have those strategy sessions on a reoccurring basis to see if we need to make changes to the plan as life changes. And then let's talk about two other things here: tax planning and investments. On the investment side, I can promise you that the majority of funds that you own, I either currently own or I have owned these funds in the past. I am doing the exact same thing in our client portfolios that I am doing on the personal side of my investments. And on the personal side of our investments, so oftentimes we use our own funds as guinea pigs to test out new funds or new strategies to see if they would be a good fit or not for our clients. And so there are things that have not been good for me personally, but I'm glad I tested it because it never saw the light of day in making it into your portfolio on the investment side. On the tax planning side, I can tell you that this is an area that we have been expanding rapidly over the last few years with our clients. And on my personal finances, I am utilizing a number of the strategies and softwares that we are using on our clients' financial planning on the tax side. You know, I'm doing backdoor Roth conversions. I am splitting my contributions to my Roth 401k, my pre-tax 401k, and my brokerage account. I'm bucketing out my assets from a tax standpoint to ensure that down the road, I have a fully optimized tax portfolio whenever I begin pulling that money out. And so I say all that to say and to illustrate that we are walking the walk while we are talking the talk to you guys on the financial planning side. So what I would encourage you to do is just take a look at your portfolio, your finances. And if you have any questions, say, hey, what do you guys think about this personally? Is this something that you would do? We'd love to chat with you about it. And I will just tell you preemptively, the answer is yes. These are things that we believe in thoroughly because we are also doing them on a personal side of things as well. And so I wanted to talk about that today. It's not as actionable as the usual topics in these videos, but I thought it was important to kind of lay that out there in case that was a question that you maybe had in the back of your mind. If you have any questions or you'd love to chat with us, by all means, reach out. We'd love to talk with you. Thanks. Have a good one.